This is Disc Priest Dungeon Guides Heroic Siege of Niuzao Edition. Whether you're new to healing, new to the spec, or just feeling anxious about queuing up at 90, this guide is for you. I want to show you that anyone can do this and help you have fun and get the most out of your priest along the way. So let's get started. Here's our glyphs. Here's our talents. We're going to start off with this run through the tree. You're going to see pretty much everything up along this trash is going to be Atonement Healing and Divine Star. Divine Star is really good for all this AoE stuff, so make sure you're using it on cooldown. Aside from that, the damage is not too much. Mostly damage is going to be on the tank, so your Atonement is going to be just enough, but if it's not, if your gear's a little bit lower, you don't have enough in yet to do enough spell power, you can go ahead and throw in some greater heals. This boss is pretty basic. On Heroic, most of your groups are going to kill him before he does anything, but if they don't, he's going to spawn 3 little adds, and if they get to the middle, it does a lot of damage. It's not good, so you want to kill those if you see them, but typically you could just burn them. Even in week 1 heroic gear. As we go along here, you're going to go ahead and right click this. Is that a resin wall, and it'll open up, and then we have a long boss encounter here. The main things that he's going to do is send up minions up these stairs to try and fight you, and then he'll call in an aerial amber wing to come fight you up on the platform. So you're going to see these little clickable eggs or resin balls. Click it and toss it on the ground down there, and anything that runs over it is slowed and takes increased damage. So those little patches will go away after a while, so you just have to keep tossing them down there and filling in the spots that go away. You see that amber wing comes up, and you can DPS it down. I think he calls it 3 times total, but most groups I've been in have been killing it the second time. I think one Giga Geared group did the first time here. He's sending up everything with a warrior, so warrior has a lot of health, so you want to go ahead and focus that down. Everything else should die from cleave. These guys, if you just tag them once, they blow up, and then you see there's a warrior with them. Kill that, and next is going to be the boss. He doesn't do much. He runs up through this thing, and then he'll charge in and does a whirlwind. Just got to move away from it. He also tosses something out on someone. As you can see, Atonement Healing is more than enough to keep your group up. Now we got some more RP waiting for this gate to open up, and then we're going to dodge around some controls and go to the third boss. Now my tank's going to do a big pull here, so we're going to want to chain cooldowns. He's going to pull the 3 packs around the boss into the boss. As you can see, if you don't lose your cool, it's totally healable. Just give him a pain suppression, pump heals into him, toss a barrier down. Then once all the trash is dead, you just go back to Atonement off the boss. This boss is going to mostly just hit the tank and then cast a shield. When the shield's up, your tank's going to run around picking up adds, and your job is to go ahead and pick up these bombs that the aerial support is dropping and toss them. After the shield takes enough bomb damage, it'll break open, he'll go out. The bombs still do damage. You can see they do about 700k to them, so as a healer, you definitely want to keep chucking any convenient ones at them, but don't forget to keep doing your atonement heals while you're doing that. This tank is still going to take some damage. We have more trash. Stuff is pretty straightforward. One thing to notice is these ads do a two-part debuff thing. They toss a debuff on you, and then they cast Crystallize. And if you have a debuff on you and they cast Crystallize, you'll be stunned for a long time. So you just want to make sure you're dispelling those debuffs when they come up. And we're at the last boss. He doesn't do much. You're going to want to watch out for these resin patches he throws on the ground. Don't stand on them. Then he's going to fly up in the air and go down to the other end of the platform and throw a wind burst at your team. So you just need to interrupt that to break it. As a priest, you don't have any way to do that, so share feathers with the team. With that, we're done. So leave a like if you're checking out my other guides. Subscribe to see my challenge mode guides as soon as they're available. Or drop a comment if you thought my advice would be better, or you play another spec and want one of these.